All right, cool. Lovebites. We're back with some Lovebites, Edge of the World, live at Zepp Diverse City in Tokyo, Japan. Nice. Uh-oh. There we go. We love some Lovebites. Oh, are we wheel spinning? Can I make subtitles happen here? I don't think I can. I know I've tried. But they may have updated the capabilities here. Skip, play, pause, show, hide, volume up, volume down, unmute. I think if the song link is submitted with subtitles on, they'll work with subtitles. However, I can't turn them on manually, unfortunately. The last time we heard Lovebites, I remember just thinking like, is this like a Sonata, not a Sonata Arctica? Is this like a Dragon Force like ripoff? Sonata Arctica / Dragon Force ripoff. But then I realized like, it's just a group that's utilizing like some of the best qualities of genres within their capabilities. And now we're hearing this like really sweet ballad where, you know, our lead singer is just milking the slowness, drawing out time. It's like the Sonata Force or Dragon Arctica, good one. Utilizing this temporal stretch, right? You feel like time stops when she's singing. I'm gonna look up her name. Asami. Very good. Cool. It's a really well-balanced, twangy belt. Staying low. Oh, what? All right, we're going to talk about this note because this is gnarly. Ooh, Glory Hammer. Hell yes. Forward placement, head up, right? Teeth showing. One thing this kind of belt is doing is it's going from more chest voice dominant sound to a doesn't need a mic is a strong claim actually, especially for a venue like this. But anyway, head up forces the larynx to stay down. Your larynx is either going to stay down or you're going to crack. So if you can do that, you're basically just forcing yourself to stay in a lower larynx position. Now, if you're a beginner singer and you're not used to doing that, lifting your head up and singing is going to be very, very hard. But as someone who's trained like she is, I remember talking about this in the last time we watched her sing, Asami sing. But it really just forces you to get under your support and keep that sound grounded. Placing it forward like that is going to allow you to transition evenly into a more mixed position, which she gets to over time, over the course of the sustained tone. Really difficult to do, especially when you're in that position, working from a chest note into a head voice note. Doing that seamless messo di voce, which is what we call it in like Italian technique, that seamless head voice to chest voice in over the course of one even tone. That's really hard to do. And that's a really wonderful exercise if you really want to start mastering your understanding of registration. But hear how she goes from that grounded chest voice sound to a more mixed sound. It kind of comes across as becoming a little more breathy or a little less pressurized. Part of the reason she's able to do that is because she keeps it in that really consistent, clean forward placement, showing her teeth, keeping that jaw relaxed, keeping the larynx low, and just doing everything through speed of breath flow, but keeping that breath flow consistent so nothing jerks and nothing gets itched up in the folds itself. Check it out. Chesty, chesty, chesty. A little bit of depressurization straightens it out, gets it more mixed and sweeter. A little sweeter with still forward placement. She amps it up at the end, makes it really exciting. Leads into this next section. Awesome. So being in that forward position and getting that level of release vibrato, when I say release vibrato, I mean like staying in that 6 vibrations per second range, which is what she was doing, right? That's not overly wobbly, which would be a slower vibrato, not overly fluttery, which would be a faster vibrato. Once you get that in your ear, you can kind of tell when it's in that even space. Being able to do that requires an unbelievable amount of release in the chords and yet stability created by vocal support. Especially because she's not necessarily in a classical position. She's still keeping the sound forward. She's still keeping a nice level of relaxation in the jaw and placement in the mask, and yet the voice is able to vibrate at that really even place. Unreal talent, man. Unreal talent. Let's hear that one more time. So good. Unreal. It's so balanced. Her singing is so balanced, right? Yeah, Leoche, you're kind of like a beast at this thing. I don't know how we'd be able to make this work without you, to be honest. You've been crushing just keeping track of everything. Thank you so much for that. MK Ultra, there is what are they called again? Real, like, deep, intense, like, science-y vocal nerds. What are they called? They look at these things called I have them in a book right here. But they're basically charts that show you kind of principles of the voice, the kind of things we talk about, but it translates the sound into spectrographs, I think that's what they're called. Let me find an example. Here's a good one. So this is like a spectrograph that will show you like vibrato measurement, right? So you get like all the little waves, and then you get like the chart and everything. And that will measure like your vibrato. And then this one will measure, and so you can read like the difference between, that's right, that one measures your vibrato. There's another one that measures legato. Raptor, I don't mind. Chat is for you guys to interact however you'd like. Please don't. No apologies necessary. Then there's like, shows you the width of vibrato. So you can see here, it's like seconds are on the bottom, and then you can count how many vibrations there are per second. This one's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vibrations per second for this vibrato. And then there's one that has like much faster vibrations. It's more of a flutter. So look up like vocal spectrographs. You might find something interesting there. I don't really like to talk about it. I used to have this fascination thinking that like you could teach the voice, you could teach yourself how to sing just through learning how to use a spectrograph. But it's really just not that simple. Vocal nerd mode, activate. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Spare, you right. The fact that I just have these textbooks on hand is absolute proof of vocal nerd mode activation. It's beautiful. All right, back to our song. You're right, Calendros. I agree. No, Forkless, thank you for that sub for MK. That's sick, Antivanti. How'd that go? Oh, sick. Well, welcome, MK. I think it's fun, too. I'll get my dog in treats after this. So, Asami is a perfect example of a vocal technique that relies on freedom between registration shifting. And it doesn't just correspond to ability to shift registers, but you can tell in the sound, the depth and flexibility of her vibrato staying consistent between her registers, the timbre staying consistent between the registers, the depth of that vocal sonic profile you get. All of those things are happening as a result of the ability to shift between registers. And that's kind of like how I imagine vocal endgame, right? I don't care what style you sing in, but the flexibility that I try to teach people through understanding the basics, the breathing, the release, the proper articulation, mastering those concepts allows you to shift registers evenly once you use your breath to control the voice. Once you really dive into that, then you start feeling the sympathetic vibrations of your voice happening. When you're in your higher register, you feel it in your head. You feel it resonating here. You can feel it in your chest. You feel all of the overtones happening as a result of this singular, freely vibrating laryngeal buzz here. And everything else changes the sound. Being able to articulate without adjusting anything in the actual voice, doing your vowels and your consonants freely from the actual voice, is another element of that freedom. When all of that goes together, you can meld your registers, you can sing in your entire natural range, which should be several octaves. You can sing released, and that yields this result, when done properly, yields this result of amazing deep sound, really even vibrance that we as humans can naturally hear. You can naturally hear a balanced vibrato. It doesn't stick out. You're just like, wow, that's a released sound. Your body feels that whether or not you can assign words to it. And then you have this consistency throughout your entire range as a result. It doesn't feel different and sound different. Now, myself as a singer, I'm still working on that pursuit. I imagine most people here are as well. But this level that Azami is bringing to us in vocalism is like textbook, unique timbre, and yet wonderfully free and released technique. Like, this is aspirational singing for people. Like, there's nothing that gets in the way of it. It's not trying to prescribe to a specific style or technique. It's just her voice, right? Beautiful. It's so inspiring to hear it too. It just energizes you. That's what free natural singing does. It makes you feel just by listening. Doesn't matter if this is your favorite kind of genre or not, or if it's your favorite type of voice or not. Preference is kind of on the roadside. You can hear this and still feel it. Oh, yeah. I wanted it to totally end. Really fantastic. Love Lovebites. We gotta love Lovebites. Great job. Beautiful singing. I don't have anything else to say. I mean, absolutely stunning. Hey, you're still here. I hope you enjoyed that look into what we do on Twitch to celebrate great singers. You know, I owe you a huge thank you for being a part of this awesome community and letting me share my love of singing with you guys. The growth on this channel has been absolutely immense, and while I can't read every single comment requesting reactions, here's what you can do to get your favorite songs featured on the channel. You've got 3 options. One is to join the Twitch stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. When you've logged into Twitch and are watching the live stream, you can type !react, followed by the URL of your requested video. This adds your song to the queue that we work through during live streams. Alternatively, if you're really in a rush to get me to react to your song, you can head to my tipping page in the description down below and request a song with a tip of $4 or more to get it seen ahead of all the non-tipped requests. Don't worry, I make sure that every dollar gets put towards improving the channel's content and the community. The third way to get your request up on the channel is to join my Patreon. A patron of any tier level can request a song and get it reacted to that month, guaranteed. There are tons of other fun perks too, so I hope you check it out anyway.
Thanks for watching. I hope you feel closer to the human voice and the artists you love, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Ciao. Tip turquoise.
You. Are you so cute? Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so cool.